Good morning. It's another Sunday, which can only mean one thing. It's time for our Sunday boots out. It's mega early as well. It's 5 to 6. Sorry, go on.
The unicorn. No, 3 quid.
How much is CD Walkmans, mate?
5 each. No, I just say the 53 because I can't find them more. I can't find them more better.
Then you've got 53?
Why don't you put these bags round the front?
Yeah, I will do.
Mate, don't worry about it. I'll come back later on if anything. Yeah?
That's all.
Yeah?
And we're back. So that was Collier Row. Not particularly good this week. I've had a couple of really good weeks, and this week, considering could be my last weeks of boot sale hunting due to weekend shifts, wasn't the greatest one to end on. But I did go to another couple of boot sales afterwards. In fact, I went to 3 more afterwards. I popped to Amwell, and then I went to a Buckershill boot sale, which they did. There's one like a one-off boot sale they do once a year in this great big house, in the grounds of this big house. And it's generally quite good, to be fair. And I also went to the Upshire boot sale. But anyway, you did see me. I think I still got the footage. I had to cut it short because there's a guy I know that goes to the boot sale that doesn't like to be filmed, which is fair enough. So I, you know, if he's in any of the footage, I cut that footage. So if he doesn't want to be on it, it's fair enough. But what you did see, you would have seen me start delving into the box. We got the Mighty Ducks VHS. I think that's pretty much the only pickup. It is original. That's pretty much the only pickup I got on the film. But I did go around 3 more times because I was trying to drag it out to get to Buckershill, but it was that bad. I ended up going to Amwell and then back to Buckershill. Now, what you didn't see, what I picked up, Big Saw mug, Saw the Ride from Thorpe Park. I haven't been there for a good few years, but that ride is absolutely awesome. I've been on that about 3 or 4 times. On that one time we went, it was great. Another thing you didn't see was a face hugger, like face masky thing for dressing up and stuff, for Halloween and whatever. That was awesome. That was £2, so I couldn't say no to that. That will go up in the alien section up there. Now the best bit I brought, I love it because I'm a big fan of Seth MacFarlane. I saw it when I first went round, but a guy had it under his arm, and it may be on the footage, and I thought, oh, someone's just got it. So anyway, went round, went back a second time, it was on the table, guy wanted £6 for it. So it's amazing. It's a big Ted from the movie. It's like a life-size Ted from the movie, and he still works. I won't press the button because he says some quite naughty things. But yeah, I got him for a £5 in the end. He wanted 6, I offered him 5. He said yeah. From Ted 2, like, absolutely fantastic. He's in really good condition. So I'm going to be in 2 minds on what to do with that. But yeah, that's it was a great little find. Now Buckhurst Hill, was that next? No, Amwell was next. Let me try and remember what I got from Amwell. So just picked this up because it was £1. Super Mario Panini sticker set. Don't know if it's worth much more than £1, but a few stickers in there still sealed for £1. I thought, why not? Also had that same store, had a little set of like Sonic figures in there. I think they were £2 as well. So I don't know if they're official. They look pretty cool, to be fair. Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and Dr. Robo Eggman, whatever he's called these days. Same stall again at the Toot figures of E-Tech, sort of Toot figures, £3 for all those. They're quite good. They go quite nicely on eBay. Now, what did that guy have? That's questionable. Now, I did buy something. I think that's what it was. I think was it these games? No, I think these were from Buckhurst Hill. These were 50p each. Don't see that one too often. I don't recognise the cover though. I don't see that around too often, but only a couple of sort of generic games, and they don't trade in for a great deal. But for 50p, you know, who can say no to 50p? I think that was it actually from Amwell. I think it was just those, but there was another guy selling, and I'm sure I bought something else from him, but you know, I can't remember for the life of me where it is or was. And he did have that for £2. It looks pretty cool. Looks like it still works and everything. I think I've actually got his weapons up there. I can't remember his name. King Hiss or something like that, maybe. That was that. So after that was Buckhurst Hill. Buckhurst Hill was quite good to the degree that I got these bits and pieces. So don't normally get graphic novels, but I do love this one, Gotham by Gaslight. Really enjoyed this story. Without spoiling too much, it sort of goes back to Jack the Ripper days, and Batman sorts things out. There was this scientific calculator. £2, does work. It's Sharp. I think these trade in at CX. I'll have to look that one up, but I'm not sure. We'll have to have a good look at that one. But yeah, it's all working. If not, I've got one more that's going to go to GCSE soon, so we'll pass it on to them. I've got Agent Carter even, sorry. Get it right in a minute. The Marvel stuff. I haven't watched this. I know I've got Disney Plus and it'll be on there, but the guy wanted £2 for it, so I don't know whether that's a win or a not a win. Buckhurst Hill, Game of Thrones books. Don't know if these are particularly worth anything. The geezer only wanted £1 for them, and they look really cool for £1, so I thought, well, why not? They used to be like a pop-up book. As you opened it, all the cities and stuff opened up. I know that book sells quite well, but I've got to look these ones up. And there's another Game of Thrones one. I think this is season 3 and 4. What is that one? That's just season 1 maybe. It's quite nice, sturdy books. Come across someone else who was selling these coasters, like PlayStation 1 type case coasters. He wanted £5 for these, and I thought they were pretty cool. Probably Destruction Derby is the one I remember the most in there. And Gran Turismo, Wipeout I played a little bit, but I wasn't, you know, the biggest fan of it. It was good, but it wasn't fantastic. Best buy there though was this, and I love this. Just a box, to be fair. It's got a big rip in the back, but it's also got the instructions in there as well, and the cardboard box on the insert, on the inside. Sorry, and you've got here's your instructions and stuff. Guy wanted a tenner. I said, would you take 8? He said yes. He was happy with that. So there we are. I've got a box for my Mega Drive that's up there. Brought one off the Vinted this year. I think it's about 25 quid. Works lovely. So I just brought the box. So not that I intend to sell my Mega Drive or any of my retro stuff. I've got a box for it if I come around to doing it. Now this was the Upshire boots out because I haven't time to take these out yet and go through them, but this, again, there's no footage to these, but these were 50p each. I've just grabbed that because it looked old, classic. I haven't got a Scooby-Doo what it's about. It's in a bigger case, like a rentally type case. Now, I think this is an ex-rental video VHS, to be fair, so I've got to look that one up. It might be worth a fortune, it might be just landfill, who knows. But there's that one, The Fog, classic John Carpenter, and a film I actually really enjoyed, but I don't think really got great reviews, Screamers. It's a good movie. I enjoyed that when I saw that. So mainly sort of display purposes, if I end up keeping any of it. I don't really intend to. What we got in here, his arms popped off, but we've got an official Lego Hulk. That was 50p. And we've got this CD Walkman. I don't normally go for too many CD Walkmans unless they're bigger names. This one's a Philips. Got to check if it works. I prefer Sony's, but yeah, that's all we got from Upshire. So not a great weekend. Better than nothing. Don't get me wrong. But yeah, could be better coming towards the end of the season. But who knows how many I'm going to get to now. With 3 weekend shifts coming into October, you know, the boot sale season could end next weekend, or it could end in another month and a half, 2 months if the weather holds out, but we'll have to wait and see. Anywho, that's the pickups video. Thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you to everyone who's stopped to have a chat with us about the channel and stuff. And you know, I've actually met a lot of people through doing this, and funny enough, walking around with a Mega Drive box and walking around with a Hero Quest box that I got last year. I've met some nice people, so thank you all. It's very nice to see you. I will catch you hopefully on the next video, and we will, yeah, just remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Take care. Cheerio, bye, ta-ta.